Alrighty. So, hello Caroline. The first thing we're going to be doing today is called the beighton ligamentous laxity scale. And basically all it is we're going to be looking at a couple different joints on your body, and we're just going to be looking at how lax they are, if they have a lot of movement, things like that. Okay. So for the very first one, what I'm going to have you do is you're basically just going to be bending at the hips, and you're basically going to be seeing if you can touch the ground and how much of your hand can touch the ground, either just your fingertips, your whole palm, everything like that. So if you could go ahead and do that for me. Okay, that's very good. You got the majority of your fingertips almost to your palm. Way better than I could do. For the next one, we're going to have you sit on the ground. And I'm basically going to be looking at your knees. And so if your knee joint has a little bit of hyperextension, that's basically what I'm going to be measuring. And that would basically just mean that when you extend your knee out, it just kind of bends upwards a little extra. So what I'm going to do is just palpate some points on your leg. And we're just going to measure. I'm going to eyeball it from here, and it looks like it's about 0 just from my eye. But while I measure, I am going to prop up your leg on my leg so that it can extend fully. And then I'm going to measure. Coming in. So coming in, yeah, so we got about 0. You're about lacking maybe a degree, if that. So I would normally do that on both legs, but for time. And then we're going to come in at the elbows. And what we're going to do with your elbows is the exact same thing. We're just looking to see if they hyperextend at all. And I would compare side to side. Doesn't look like they hyperextend, but we can go ahead and measure them just to be sure. Yeah, no hyperextension in that elbow. Or this elbow. No hyperextension in either elbow. And we have 2 more things. So the next thing I'm going to look at is your thumbs. And basically what I'm going to be doing is seeing is if I can push your thumb down to your wrist. So we're going to see how extendy your thumb is basically. Okay. So you can. On this side, you are able to get the thumb down almost all the way, which is nice. It's not like super, super laxed where it goes there super easily. It looks about normal range of motion. The last thing I'm going to be looking at is your pinkies. So basically, I'm just going to be taking your pinky and I'm going to be putting it and seeing how far I can get it. Trying to see if it'll go close to 90 degrees. So it's about 90 degrees on that one. This one has a little bit more laxity, but also gets to 90 degrees. So overall, at all of your joints, you basically have normal laxity. I didn't see anything hyperextension or anything lacking any laxity, so it all looks normal to me.